All of you who said Imu's the final villain, y'all are starting to annoy the fuck out of me.
Alright, so spoiler warning for the latest chapter of One Piece. And respectfully, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense narratively for Blackbeard to be the final villain right now. Like, I've heard a lot of people talk about how One Piece is all about the parallels. Nerd King is the last person that I've heard mention this. A clear parallel that we can draw for Blackbeard is Rocks, whose goal was also the world. And yeah, Blackbeard is opportunistic, but Rocks had Whitebeard, Big Mom, Kaido, amongst other people on his ship, and he still failed. The only way that it would make sense for Blackbeard to be the final villain is if it's shown that he has some kind of connection to Imu and would somehow continue what Imu has been doing. Like, Imu would need to be pushed into a situation that Blackbeard could then try to take advantage of. And considering you at least need to have Conqueror's Haki to even stand a chance of fighting Imu's soldiers, and we still don't know how many there are, by the way, Luffy is the only person that we could reasonably say would be able to do this later on. Not even now. And to have him push Imu to near defeat only for Blackbeard to then take over and then have Luffy beat Blackbeard is much more redundant than having Joy Boy fight Imu again after centuries and have that fight end with a different result. This would actually track with what Luffy has done several times already, where he initially loses a fight but just keeps coming back until he wins. That's Joy Boy. Don't forget, people have been waiting for a few hundred years for Joy Boy to come back just so this fight would happen. And I guess you could argue that the ultimate twist would be that the fight that everyone has been waiting for doesn't end up happening, but the story wouldn't be nearly as good if it does not happen.